find you.
What is going on, guys, and welcome to today's vlog. So today is actually the day before the classes start for this 12-week block. What I'm going to do is going to do a weekly vlog for every week. Well, I'm going to plan to do it anyway. Every week of the classes, run through what I've been doing, how I've been getting on, how the gyms have been getting on, how the people have been getting on, and yeah, just kind of vlog the whole process of it. So this is block 1 Eve. So, Monday tomorrow, we had the enrollment day today, so I'll put a couple of clips now. Really good. Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, and he eats really well and basically almost starves himself. And then he thinks he's due, I'm due a pint on a Friday night. So he has his pint and he has a kebab or a pizza and he skyrockets his calories up to 3,500 calories. The next day, Bob feels so bad that he is like, I'm due to go to Tribeca and get a pancake. Actually, I feel that better. I really enjoy doing these things, enjoy helping people face to face, which is good. They listen to you. Sometimes it's very hard to get it across in a short space of time. You're kind of seeing people in passing. So I'm going to go get ready for bed as I'm up early. Might film a couple of the classes in the morning, but don't really want to do that first class and start scaring people with a camera in their face. But I'll film a bit of the day and I'll catch you tomorrow, guys. Cheers.
It's the hardest part for a lot of you. Hardest part is to start. The next hardest, there are a lot of things are hard. Hard to start, hard to know what format to do it in, audio, written, video. And then number 3, how do you get people to see it?
Going on Facebook, so it is about 2 weeks into January and a lot of you will be at work at the moment, so I'm just going to leave this here and talk and you can watch it later on camera. So basically this is half a bar of chocolate and it's around about 90 calories or so. I think it's about 183 or something like that for the whole bar, right? So basically we have half of this. I'm going to eat it and then I'm going to put my Fitbit on and show you how to burn it off, right? So, or how long it takes to burn it off. I'm just going to do it until I've hit 90 calories on my Fitbit. So I'm going to show you. So that's me sat around 85 for ages because it goes up in increments, but 96 calories. So guys, that was just a bit from me live on Facebook, just to really show people how easy it is in order to overconsume versus actually burn it off. So just next time you're thinking of having something and then you go for that second and third bit, just rethink of how hard you actually need to work to burn it off. I'm not saying don't have these things, I would still have them because it helps you be sustainable in your approach to dieting, but just be wary of it. So I don't normally do that. This is a full day of eating how I normally eat. So started off with a coffee. Obviously I don't normally have that Teddy's chocolate orange. Next part of my day is going to be a workout. So I've just had my morning clients, had my morning class. I'm going to do a quick workout now and then I'll come back for my nighttime classes. I'll show you what I've got for lunch as well. So I'm going to head for a workout now, cut a couple of clips of that and I'll see you then. What is going on, guys? So today was one of my first times back in the gym and here was me starting off with leg press. I go quite close, focus a wee bit more on my quads, trying to build my legs up this year, so anything that I do I want to add a little bit of legs in most days that I train. So this was, you see me on my phone there, I wasn't actually on Facebook. I was setting my rest time to up the intensity for the little time that I have to train. Then I went on to some leg extensions. So with the leg extensions I like to go controlled and really focus on the contraction on the way up and the way down, squeeze at the top. Once I can't do that any longer, I aim for about 15 reps. So if I say I get 10 of them, I might get the last 5 and just rep it out. So I went on, after this, I went on to some bench press. I've not actually programmed anything as of yet for myself, as today was me just getting back into the swing of things, easing myself in, and yeah, I'll keep you updated with the rest of my progress. So I just finished off with some bench press. With the bench press, I do like to go quite heavy. It's one of my strongest movements. I've lost about 15 kilograms of strength so far in the last kind of 6 months because I've not been overly training, and it seems to be alright in terms of maintaining a decent level of a strength and endurance from not doing that. I'm still pressing the 42 and a halves. But I've done that for about 8 reps, 8 to 10 reps, and then after that I went on to bench press, but I put it at an incline and I put a band underneath the bench. Basically, the benefit of this is because it means that when you press and you press at the top of the movement is actually the hardest part, whereas normally with a bench press, the bottom is the hardest part. So that's why I like cables, but this is just really a variation that I like to use from time to time to add extra stress and extra emphasis on the muscles that you're contracting. So that was about it. I finished off a bit of arms, but I didn't actually film that. And yeah, we're going to move on, and thanks for watching, guys. That's me just leaving the gym now. It's, what time is it? 20 past 11. I'm going to go for a quick bite to eat. So I follow an approach called intermittent fasting. You've seen me have a coffee. It's not a black coffee. When I'm kind of going through a stricter phase of dieting, I might have a black coffee, not because it has any magical benefits, but because I'd rather get my calories from food sources. So I've got a bit of calories to play with. So I'm going to go now to Aldi. I was going to go get something that I can cook, but not everyone can cook at lunchtime, so I'm going to get something that's a wee bit more kind of on the go, and then I'm just going to have it, go back, do some admin, do some work, maybe edit this video, and yeah, so I've written up all the classes, and I'm back in about 3 o'clock I think. So I'm going to go to Aldi now, take a couple of clips potentially in there if they don't tell me to leave because I'm filming. So yep, I'll see you next clip, guys. So guys, I'm back at the flat now. Got a couple of clips of it and put it in the next clip. This is such a massive thing when it comes to, especially like lunchtime, you're at work and stuff, so which is why I done something like this. You can go to Tesco, Aldi or whatever is close to your lunch, or you can have this in a lunch box or a Tupperware for you and you need it. So I do normally put some like shredded lettuce, onions and peppers with it, but I had this camera with me and I didn't have a basket, and I was filming, so I only had so many hands. Comes to the worst, anyone that's watching that goes to the gym, obviously the power food meals are stocked, they're pretty good, you can take them to work. If you come to morning class or night time, at least you've got them there, you can shove them in the microwave, and I would highly recommend them. I have a fair few of them a week when the convenience factor is needed for me. So I'm going to cut to a couple of clips of the meal now, and I'll see you in the next one, guys. Side note, look at this, look at the state of that. That needs destroyed, but not in my belly. Got normal water, so this is just something I use. Then we've got some sweet chili mini fillets. Aside of this, lentil snacks, you get them from Aldi, they're good. Some beetroot put beside it. Some raspberries to munch on. Some flatbreads which I'll toast. And some watermelon. I think I'll have one of these, I won't have both of them. I'll put all the calories and the macros on screen of my lunch and what I had for my breakfast. So obviously I follow intermittent fasting, so I have 2 quite large meals a day with maybe a snack or a coffee or whatever, an apple in between. So this is just how I kind of structure my diet. I've finished eating this just now and I'll catch you at dinner time, guys.
Roy sits down with Allison Leibowitz.
This is me just kind of closing up before I go home and I cook my dinner, which I'll show you guys as well. It's about 9:30. By the time I go home it'll be 10 o'clock, so I eat pretty late. I use intermittent fasting and carb backloading. Carb backloading basically means that I have a lot of carbs at night time and it gives me a little bit of a better sleep. So today, as you've seen, is a Monday. It's a pretty fucking mental day for me. I'm up at 5:30 in the morning. Get the 6:30 class, and then I've got clients, and then I've got more clients, and then I've got the classes all the way up to 9 o'clock. Won't go home till 10 o'clock at night. So it's pretty hectic for me. In terms of calorie burn, I am at 3,328 calories according to my Fitbit. So I burn a lot of calories in a day. So if you have an office job, it is very, very difficult to burn calories the same way as someone like me, like a personal trainer will. So what you're going to have to do is potentially increase your NEAT. So go out for a walk at work or do some extra stuff, or do an extra home workout the days you're potentially not going to the gym, and just try and increase your EAT or your NEAT, one of the two, and just try and get your total daily energy expenditure up. So that was it for the first day of classes. Really enjoyed it, really enjoyed getting back into things. It really gets me a goal to set, and I enjoy seeing everyone else getting into the buzz of things. The first couple of sessions are always a bit iffy, but they actually went pretty well, and there was 20 people in the boot camp. I'm going to go home now, cut to a few clips of what I decide to eat tonight, recipe book out this week. I'll put the calories and macros at the end, and I'll see you in the next clip, guys.
Oh, you make me wanna talk back to you. Say it like that.
Finished the prawn curry. That is going to be in the recipe book. I'm going to put the calories and macros potentially up here somewhere of my whole day and my whole day of eating. Hope this helped some people for kind of ideas and some kind of tips and stuff for eating, and what sorts of things to look out for, what sorts of things to work towards. And yeah, so I burnt 3,500 calories today, so I'm still at about 1,000 calorie deficit. But I know over the next, like tomorrow, I'll get a little bit of a longer lie, and I'm not actually in until the afternoon, so I don't have that kind of morning calorie burn. So I burn 3,500 potentially on a Monday, and then maybe 2,500 to 3,000 on a Tuesday. So it kind of evens itself out around the 3,000 calorie mark. So I'm not too bothered about being in quite a high deficit of 1,000 calories. I wouldn't recommend that, but it's mainly just because I'm so active today. But I know that there's going to be days that I'm not as active. So I hope you enjoyed the video, guys. Hope it's helped you out, and I'll see you in the next one. Bye bye.